Hello everyone, welcome to Chess Vibe. Today's game is between Bobby Fischer and Mikhail Tal. Bobby Fischer is white and Mikhail Tal is black. So game started with e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, c into d4, knight into d4, Sicilian defense, Taimanov variation, e6, knight c3, queen to c7, g3, knight to f6, knight to b5, queen b8, bishop f4, and knight to e5. Here knight to e5 was a mistake by Mikhail Tal. He could have gone e5. The plan could be simple: bishop e7, d6, bishop to e6, and simply castle. But e5, knight to e5 was a mistake. We can see how Bobby Fischer converted this to an advantage. He played bishop to e2, bishop to c5, bishop into e5, queen into e5, f4, kicking the queen back on b8, e5, gaining more space on the queen side, in king side, a6, e into f6, a into b5, f into g7. Now Bobby Fischer is just pawn plus, rook to g8, knight to e4, threatening the bishop. So bishop to e7, queen d4, protecting the pawn on g7, rook a4, very good move, threatening the queen, knight to f6 check, and also threatening the rook. So bishop into f6, queen into f6, bishop to queen to c7, long castle, rook into a2, king to b1, and rook to a6. Here Mikhail Tal he was thinking to go queen a5, but he thought after b3 the queen is simply protecting the a1, covering the a1 square, so nothing is happening. So Mikhail Tal decided to pull his rook back to a6, bishop into b5. Here white could have gone bishop to h5. Bishop h5 is just a crushing move, and black cannot solve all his problems. So bishop h5 is just completely winning. But Bobby Fischer gone bishop into b5, rook to b6, bishop to d3, e5, threatening the rook is threatening the queen, f into e5. As usual, Mikhail Tal sacrifices queen again, rook into f6, e into f6, queen to c5, bishop into h7, queen to g5, bishop into g8, queen into f6, rook to f1, threatening the queen, queen into g7, bishop into f7, king to d8, bishop to e6. Bishop cannot be taken because pawn is pinned. So queen to h6, bishop into d7, nice move, bishop into d7, and now rook f7, queen into h2. Here black cannot protect his bishop because even after protecting even bishop, white will still go rook into d7. If black will take the rook, then rook into d7, king into d7. And now here you can see, friends, that white has majority of pawns and black is only have one pawn, so it is completely winning for white. So Mikhail Tal gone queen into h2, rook into d7 check, king to e8. This is completely winning for white, but Mikhail Tal continued few more moves. Rook e7 check, king d8, rook d7 check, king c8, rook c7 check, king d8, rook d7 check, king e8, rook d1, b5, rook to b7, queen to h5, g4. Very nice move. Pawn cannot be taken because after rook h1 it's a back rank mate. So queen to h3, g5, queen to f3, rook to e1 check, king to f8, rook into b5, king to g7, rook to b6, queen to g3, rook to d1, queen to c7, rook to d6, queen to c8, b3, king h7, rook a6, and in this position, Mikhail Tal resigned the game. It was a great game. Bobby Fischer won in a very good style. Here we can see Mikhail Tal actually mistake at the starting. He did the mistake at the starting by playing knight to e5. If he could have gone e5, bishop e7, b6, bishop to e6, and simply castle, it would have been a normal position, and we never know what was the result be. But for now, Bobby Fischer won the game. Friends, if you like my video, then please like, share, subscribe, and thank you.